All right, guys. Thank you again so much to Fall Dog for the last 2 hours of fun times and also good things. And with that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and jump over to Mecha for the next couple of hours, who, if I might say, probably has one of the best looking setups of anyone that I've ever seen. I'm personally jealous of how good this guy's setup is. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be hanging out on the voice call along with a couple other people. And with that, go ahead and take it away. With that, go ahead and take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Ariel, and welcome to Mecha Live.
I want a fancy intro.
Hey guys, welcome to Plasma Weekenders Twitch channel, and I'm very much happy to be here. Thank you, Jason and crew, for organizing this amazing event. I just want to say again, to everybody that's watching Twitch, thank you for your support, your continued support. If this is your first time in their channel, don't forget to follow them and subscribe, because these guys are doing some really dope work. And again, thank you for the intro, Jason, on that. Bad Gunpla and crew, again, thank you for having me tonight.
So what this tells me, if I may, what this tells me is that I need to go out. I need to rent a red cinema camera, which there's a shop down the street that sells red cinema cameras and lets you rent them out. Do that, make an intro for my stream, and look just as pro as you do the entire time.
Oh my god.
That's what I need to do, clearly. Instead of just opening up with my foot hurts or something stupid whenever I'm streaming.
I made that video fairly recently because I'm just starting my season 3. So a little bit about me. If for those of you guys who don't know me, hi, my name is Ariel. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I love Gunpla, Plamo, and especially Mecha. And yeah, I've been streaming for just under a year, I think. With Twitch, I just started in November, so I'm very baby when it comes to the whole Twitch world. So I'm still learning lingos like lurkers. Don't forget what's that one, upvotes and hype trains. So I'm just so stoked to be doing this with fellow builders. So I have a show Mondays and Wednesdays where I build model kits, and on Saturdays I tend to spotlight people in the community. So you might have checked them out both on my YouTube and my Twitch, and I stream simulcast on both of them. So for tonight, I was talking with Jason about it, and I think I want to build some stuff with you guys for the charity event. Big shout out to all the sponsors as well that helped with this event, alongside with my sponsored partners as well, USA Gundam Store and Masamune Studio. Big shout out to them. And tonight, you guys want to see what building? Jason, are we okay to talk about what I'm going to build tonight? Is that
talk about all the things,
all the
everything
things
that you want to do all of the time?
Awesome. And my only favor is because I'm gonna be kind of semi-distracted, which sucks. I want to, once I turn that way, I should be able to see everybody's chat, and I'll be trying to chat with you guys. But Jason, if you don't mind, maybe helping semi-mod it. If there's any question you think is funny or I need to know, just hit me up and I will try to answer it as we go. So let's see. For tonight, let's go check out what we have in store. So these guys here are the kits that I'm thinking of building tonight. In the next 5 minutes on the chat, if you could let me know which one of these you guys want me to build, and we're gonna go ahead and open up one of these. These are all fresh, so nothing else is in here. Nothing else is open yet, so we're gonna open it live. But before that, Jason, I'm very curious, a little bit of history with you. So I know you've done the event for this, your second year now, or second season, or third season now?
So yes and no. And actually, I need to update the little Nate that says right now. It still says Fall Dog. I'm gonna fix that here in a hot second. But this is one of the events that we've ran before this. It was all Mechanicore related things. And for those of you that don't know, if you were watching earlier, you saw Fall Dog's stream where we were talking about the Tiefstürmer. The Tiefstürmer is the big deep striker, the big third-party deep striker. I worked on the Zerstore twice for 24 hours straight, and that was a mistake, to say the least. But it did raise a bunch of money for Cure Alzheimer's Fund, just like this is. So there's very few complaints that I have about that, to be honest.
Okay.
As far as other things I do, I mean, I've been streaming for 5 years. A lot of the people here know about me, but I've been doing this for a little over 5 years, and I basically just shitpost constantly with things, and
I don't think any post is shitpost. I don't know about that, man. I've seen your streams. I literally stalked all your videos the last couple of days leading up to this. So you're pretty good, man. I like your setup. I love your positive, energetic vibe, because I'm now feeding off that, which is pretty good. And I think everybody else is watching right now on the streams. I'm just looking at the chat right now and trying to see which one is gonna pop up. But what do you think? It looks like the Gemini is winning.
Build a flag. We talked earlier. I want the flag. The flag's better.
Do we want the flag or do we want the Geminis? All right, I gotta do one more minute, and we're gonna open one of these guys up here.
Okay.
The first 5 streak of names I see on that, we're gonna open it. Let's go, guys. Also, guys, don't forget.
Everyone that doesn't vote flag. Well, yes.
I know.
Yeah. By the way, we do things a little chaotic here, so if Jag's bothering, you can always mute him, I guess.
That's it. That's it.
I'm updating the overlay to say 1/100 over flag, and nobody else has a choice. So. And everybody in the chat saying flag too. So we have successfully coerced the rest of the chat into doing what we want.
I just saw flag. A bunch of them just flew through. They flew the flag. Geminis. Okay, it's gonna come down to real tight here. What are we opening? 20 more seconds. That's it. I'm very excited about this because
Jason has already decided.
I think Jason has already decided. Okay, I think flag, because number one, it's a rare kit. Gemini's fresh release. I like it, but this guy here, if you have not seen this kit, I built the small high grade one. I have not yet built this, so I'm very, very stoked to do this. I think we're gonna go with flag tonight. Yeah, let's go with flag tonight, guys.
Do the flag.
We're gonna raise our flag. Oh wait, wrong series. We're gonna do some flags. I think this is gonna be a fun kit here. I will save
the red flag for getting demonetized.
I know, right? Probably. We're probably gonna save this guy here for the backlog builders on Monday. We could probably continue that. So if you guys want to check that out and see this thing built live with me, Hangout chat, hit me up on Twitch and on YouTube where I simulcast the build. So let's talk about the flag real quick. It is one of the most unique kits I've seen in a while. I think the grunt units that they have in Double O is really, really dope. The Tyrann is amazing. The flags are good. The GNX and ALOS all are amazing. Let's go take a look at what's inside the, well, not inside the box. Let's go take a look at the box first and then go from it. So, hi guys, hi everyone in the chat. Welcome to the arena. This is where I usually build my model kits, and this is where we're gonna be living for the next maybe hour or so, if you guys want to hang out.
I like this. Can I talk about this view for a second?
Yeah.
You gave me an idea when we first linked up and started talking about stuff. Like my biggest problem with my current setup is that I have my main view is a build mat. It's black. It's got the grid, and I switched that out for a white one that I had previously because that was way too bright and it was actually reflecting back on my face. You just use like a mat that has a graphic on it. It's like, shit, why don't we all do that? That makes so much more sense than having a cutting mat that just looks ugly and gross.
So that's my, if you saw my first season or whatever, actually the mat that I have right now that I use for the first season is over here. So this is my cutting mat right here. And I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a functional mat.
Yeah.
I think when I watch a lot of like other streamers or reviewers, you will see this type of style of like grid system, and not a big comment because I think it becomes personal preferences. But for me, I want to see the kit more, and I think it would just jump out better without the grid distraction in the back. So that's why I switched to this guy here, and I've gone through several iterations. I was like testing out this mat, different mat, and whatnot. But this caught my eye. This is something that you could like have like tiny pieces like this laying around here, and no one would know. You know what I mean? Like you could be as messy with the nubs and all that stuff here, and no one would know until I clean it up later. But yeah, no, thank you. I mean, it's all about improvement, and I think people that have seen my show and have gone, hey, I really like what you did. I'm gonna copy it of mine or imitate it of mine. Please go for it. I really hope to inspire and keep our community, elevated. Because if I'm hype, you guys are hype. I'm hyped that you guys are hype. That's where I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
You're hype. Everything's hype. The world is hype.
Hype train. All right. So the flag from the 00 series is season 1 towards the latter half. So Graham, is it Graham Acker? Oh man, he got his ass kicked several times.
No, excuse me, it's Mr. Bushido.
Oh, sorry.
I have to be badass and scowly. Mr. Bushido is the man.
Relax there, Char wannabe. Okay, so awesome kit. Like, I love this mode here. It's not your conventional fighter. It really looks like just a giant metal with like some wings, and yet it flies, which is cool. We have Graham Acker here with his Overflag. Again, amazing silhouette. I'm looking every time I build stuff, and I've said this in all my other builds before, that like the silhouette when you see the mech is what captivates me and what makes me feel like, hey, this is gonna be a cool kit, or is this gonna be a cool design? So when I saw this on the box, I just had to have it. It is a red Bandai, so it is the older kit. It is kind of beaten up a little bit. Here are some product shots for it as well when it's completed. It's not translated like the English version that we got now. So yeah, let's see. When is this made anyway? Where's that date on this? 2008?
2009?
Yeah, it says 8
Yeah,
here.
2008, 2009, something like that.
There we go.
Holy cow. All right, we're building something fresh here. Ooh.
I mean,
smell that?
knowing that, or
Oh,
knowing
no.
how often Bandai reprints 00 grunts, that might just be the most recent run of that kit.
Yeah, probably. I remember getting this a long time ago, so this is part of the backlogs. I'm assuming it's first print still, but the art on this is dope. You don't see good art like this in like the newer ones. I don't know. It feels like more 3D, where this one is like straight out of the anime or something. We got the runners list, standard stuff in regards to the instruction, the awesome line art. I love these, like seeing these guys here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a very big line art and art appreciation. Let's just take a quick look at the Overflag transformed on its I guess alt mode, flight mode. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's a flight. I call it a flight mode. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair.
All right, and here we go. Just some more product images of it with the color guide and whatnot. So it's now 7:18. I have like about an hour and a half to build this. Let's go open up these bags. Because I'm not gonna be too ambitious in building a master grade Faz. I don't know.
Hey, look, we got further along than I thought we would. Okay, we got a chess piece. We've got some things that vaguely look like missiles and like 4 other parts. Okay, it was fine.
And then the part where you're like, oh no, I think it's stuck, and I'm like, man, I know that feeling all too well.
Dude,
I was like.
Something
It's no secret that I'm kind of shit at building, so it's fine.
I was like, use your backtracker, and I'm like, use your backtracker. Where's your backtracker? I was yelling.
Backtracker.
So this guy here is a part separate. I call it backtracker because basically if we've gone too far, we come back. This is from USA Gundam Store. This is their brand, part separated, and I live by this. This is like one really useful tool, I think. Anyways, I was yelling down on my
Adam, if you're
phone.
watching, send me one of these. It's better than the one that I got in my little like I got a little like computer repair thing that's got a little separator on it that I kind of use, but it's flimsy and gross and I hate it.
But yeah, usually this actually feels like just an AO Mecha live show. So if you guys are wondering what the show is like, we build model kits like Jason and crew here, and we we talk about everything and anything and everything, right? I'm just admitting a couple of more people in. I do have some friends that are joining us. For those of you guys that are watching, and are familiar with GBWC. So 2019 for Canada, the winner for GBWC is Nicolas Tejada Sanchez, and he is joining us tonight, as well as a friend of mine, Quinn.
Oh, dang.
He is from Toronto, and he's also a awesome builder. So I figured I'm gonna be too nervous to be in front of so many awesome people in the chat right now that I might need some backup. So, hey Nico, hey Quinn, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear me? Hey!
Stop yelling. Jason and crew, meet some of our friends in Canada.
Welcome. More Canadian people, which will be very, very happy. Who I'm sure is still watching and cursing me out somewhere.
Oh, most likely. Most likely. But yeah, like, how are you guys doing tonight?
Absolutely.
Hey, Quinn.
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Nico?
Quarantine.
And there he is.
Awesome. I don't know where to
Just sitting
start.
here, growing my beard.
Oh man, can we talk about Gunpla? Like, what are you guys building right now? I'm kind of curious.
I just pulled a Turn A out of backlog, and the MG, I'm working on that guy right now. Haven't touched him since last summer.
Oh wow. Tic Tac, I've been following him too. He's like, Canada isn't real. No, these are just a whole bunch of make-believe folks right now. They're totally computer generated. Yeah. It's like, and I can't find my knife because reasons.
Real quick, while you're pulling your knife out, Bruce Easy Lee with an additional $10 to cure Alzheimer's
awesome.
Fund. Hyped to keep following this event. I can't talk, words are hard. Throughout the weekend, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Just a quick reminder, any donation to Cure Alzheimer's Fund over $5 US gets you automatically entered to win all of the giveaways for the Friday pool. If you check the About section on twitch.tv/Plumma Weekender, you can see what those donation giveaways are. If you don't have money or you're, not able to donate today, no sweat. You can still enter for free, typing !rules or checking the description on the stream. No purchase necessary. Purchasing does not get you a better chance of winning, blah, blah, blah. Federal law is fun. So just wanted to get that in real quick. And guys, thank you so much again for showing up. I like that we have new people on the stream too. I haven't met you guys before. I like meeting new people that actually know what they're doing. It's great.
Oh, I didn't say they know what they were doing. I just said they're people, man. Don't give them too much credit. Relax on that one. I'm kidding. They're great. Sorry, guys. Go on.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. This is a really cool cause.
Oh, thanks for coming, Nico.
His support.
So thank you, guys.
Now that you asked what I'm building right now, I'm still working on that Barbados.
Ah, yes.
That's a very long project.
Barbados. Show.
See, Barbados, not Barbados.
It's
Yeah,
Barbados.
Barbados is the demon. Barbados is the country.
It's Barbados, man.
That's pronounce it.
So I want to go on a vacation. I miss traveling. I don't know about you guys, but if tomorrow freaking everything goes back to 2019 and we're all good, where would you guys travel to? Where would be some of the first places you'd totally want to just jump into?
That is so funny that you just said that when today we found out that actually there's new restrictions and that the
I know, I was trying to lighten the mood, which is great. Thanks for totally shutting that down, loser.
So imagine if just saying that tomorrow, what if tomorrow, man, tomorrow's gonna be like a super lockdown.
I said what if, right? This is like a scenario right now.
Well, in my case, it's been a while since I've been back home. So I actually was planning to go to Colombia when the pandemic hit. So that will be my first choice. I haven't seen my mom in years now, so that would be my first choice.
Nice, very honorable. Okay, that's cool. How about you folks? From our Twitch stream team.
So I got my second shot a couple weeks ago, so I'm basically good, as much as I can be. Unfortunately, in in America, like hard lockdowns aren't a thing, so it's still definitely a thing down here, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But I do plan on seeing some family here fairly soon. My mom and dad are thankfully fully vaxxed also. We've been very fortunate that everybody in my inner circle at this point at least has the first shot, which is great. So the plan, if all goes well, in June, I have a free plane ticket because I was supposed to meet up with my dad last year, but obviously the troubles happened, so much for that plan. That got converted to a free plane ticket, and I plan on going up there sometime this summer, probably in June.
Oh, cool.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I haven't seen them in years either. It'd be really nice to just hang out and see the family again.
June. That sounds so
wanna
far.
It does, doesn't it? But it's like 2 months.
Each month now doing quarantine is like 2 months.
Yeah. No, I get you.
It feels
Like,
eternal.
it is, man. Like, I feel like it's still like March 2020. I feel like my whole life has been on pause. And that's kind of like where this event came from in the first place. It's like,
yes, yeah.
Yeah, because like this was originally a plan in the summertime of 2020 because we were all in like the harder lockdowns. Even in the States, like people still like tried to respect lockdowns and masks and common sense. But politics and all that. I'm not going to get into that right now. I live in Texas, so put it that way. So freaking but the whole thought was like, we don't have build nights, we don't have like conventions and all that right now. What if we like did like a big multi-day build night on the internet for fun, and then that became a charity event, and then that became this, and this was supposed to happen in November, and my internet died for 3 months, so we had to push it back again.
Oh no.
3 weeks, excuse me. But just with it being dead, like this whole event hinges on my computer being able to connect up to my very good and very expensive internet. If I can't do that, then things go wrong very quickly. But it's running now, and as you can see, we got $2,835 in donations right now. So
that is awesome.
It's definitely worth it. We have surpassed the amount that has been donated in prizes, so I'm happy. It's a net positive.
We
made it.
Going up.
Right? And we're only on the third percenter, Jesus.
I just want to say thanks to everybody that's tuning in. Big shout out to everybody on Twitch. I'm just gonna read some of the comments here and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Say hi to Alvin Yu. Definitely get a nice look at the room. That was earlier. Canada isn't real. That was from Tic Tac Panda. Let's see here. Dissolution. Bruce, he's looking at you. Delta Saber. Hey JB, welcome to the show. Tux Creeper 23, donate. Yes, exclamation donate, guys, to get those pop-ups going. Get wrecked, witch. You have some really interesting people in the chat. Wholesome Witch. I'm Albertan. So new restrictions don't apply. Oh, hey, fellow Canadian.
Yeah, and he will let you know about it, and don't you dare bring a bagged milk around this guy.
I was gonna say, like, the East Coast guys are pretty chill. I made a comment on that earlier on during when you guys were talking about.
There is nothing chill about Wholesome Witch. Don't let the name fool you.
Yeah.
Sounds
Don't
good.
let the name fool you is a very good principle to live by with Rich.
Nimrod the Tall. I've been stuck here at home for the last 13 months because of COVID. And NGL, it's been really hard. Oh man, yeah, no, it sucks. So like, when all of this was like happening, I too have like you guys have been ordered to obviously stay home. Everything's restriction lockdown, and that's when I started this whole kind of journey into streaming. Because like, my original plan was just like, I'm just gonna stream, like, just talk to people and really just go like this and be like, hey guys, I'm Ariel, let's talk about guns. It was originally like a talk show in a way, but it grew to something completely different. Actually, this is not even the original view. It was literally from a laptop that I fixed together and like some cheapo webcam that I bought from Amazon, and I was like tinkering around with like OBS and all that stuff, and one thing just kept leading to the other. But like, what kickstarted this was obviously having more time to do the hobby, and being with the lockdown and restrictions that, like, I wanted to keep myself entertained and still reach people and be with the community, with the hobby, right? So that being said, I'm very glad to have done that, because I've met so many awesome people along the way, including you folks doing this event for the cause. So,
So
is
many
that
awesome
cheap?
folks and some guy named Bad Gunpla.
yeah,
Is
that guy.
is that cheap webcam the one that you gave me?
Yeah, you have it now, by the way. So you're using it. Yeah.
And I'm using the first iteration mic.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Totally did not even realize that. Yeah. So yeah, Quinn and Nico.
Yeah, we are
here.
Ariel's trash bin.
It's very convenient for me.
I'm just waiting for him to get tired of all those high def cameras that he has.
Everybody's eyeing it. I don't know if I can part with all of them just yet, but I will definitely put you guys in the pool for it. So it looks like we need 2 F3s. But yeah, Plamo build report is here too. Oh, Eric, how's it going, man? The Fall Dog, great setup, great show, Fall Dog. I was really watching all your collection and very, very impressed with what you got. It is awesome.
I would like to add some words of encouragement to somebody in the chat right now. I'm looking at
Yeah.
Nimrod the Tall.
Yes.
I know others have had it a lot worse than I've had it, and I'm thankful it's been as easy as it has been for me. But COVID lockdowns have now cost me the entire senior year of high school, so it's really
no.
ruined a big part of my life. Here's the thing. That means that you are 17, maybe 18 years old. Dude, like, you got so much more to go through. Like, I don't even remember anything from high school. I'm 31 years old, I think, now. Like,
Hi, Joel.
It definitely sucks that you didn't get a chance to experience senior year of high school, but there are so many more good experiences that you're still going to have. So don't sweat it. Hang in there, man. I'm sure that you're doing great. And, you know, whatever the life follows you, you're going to have situations that are 10 times better. So just hang in there, man. Take care of yourself. And, yeah, it's all good, man. Just breathe.
I completely agree. No one could predict the future like us we've all experienced now. But you know what? We're still here. You have a community. You have people on, like, I know it's a bit remote and it's not like immediate, but you do have people that you could, you know, that could relate with you in many different levels. So stay positive and yeah, just keep at it. I'm sure good things will be coming our way shortly. It's not a promise, but it's definitely something we can look forward to.
Well, I think the important thing to remember is whatever the hell's going on right now isn't permanent.
Yes.
Right? Like, it's just
absolutely.
not. Like, it feels like it is, but it's not. Like, even, like, if you look at historic events like this, you know, in the 1900s, like the, you know, Spanish flu and all that, that went on for a couple of years. And guess what? The Spanish flu had a lot of people throwing around misinformation as well regarding how diseases work. So, I mean, it's not super, super different than what we did right now. And that didn't last forever. Guess what followed that? The Roaring 20s. Once this is over, like, going to concerts is gonna be lit, okay? Like, if things keep trending the way that they are trending in the US, like right now there's a little bit of an uptick, but it's not super, super bad. You kind of expect that going into spring. If things kind of level back out and vaccines keep going and things kind of quasi get back to normal in the fall, guess the first thing that I got scheduled in the fall? I freaking bought tickets to the stadium tour of Rammstein for last year because I wanted to like indulge my 14-year-old edgelord self for my birthday, because my birthday was like a week before the concert, and then COVID happened. They pushed that out to this year. It's now looking like it's going to be kind of normal by the time, you know, that fall rolls around. That happens, that concert's gonna be so freaking lit. Every concert you go to is gonna be so lit. All of the conventions we go to after all this are gonna be so crazy. Like, the good times are coming. Just forgive yourself for the crazy stress you're feeling right now, because whatever you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with it during a freaking plague. You are allowed to take care of yourself. Just breathe. It will get better. I promise.
Absolutely. And also, pro tip, read the instructions, because I was totally winging this just now. And don't.
See, it's not just me.
My God.
It's not just me.
I know, right? Like, usually I don't perform.
Everybody
this
gives
bad.
me a hard time for messing stuff up on my streams. Yeah, you got a lot to keep track of, okay? Thank you.
What it is, it's
So Jason, what you're saying is we should give him a hard time as well.
oh, whoa.
No, be nice to my presenter friends.
You know, it's funny. The best part is when you actually assemble the piece backwards.
Oh my God, I have to like scrap all this again, because like I was like, okay, this should be easy. I've done this. No, complete misconception on that one on my part, which is always fun.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my instructions now then.
let me put that aside because I was like, why isn't it fitting? You're supposed to go in this thing, and I'm like,
Oh,
I know, right?
you
What
effed up.
I F up a lot, and I think I enjoy literally the journey of like failure more so. It's kind of like a disproportionate kind of like journey for me. I enjoy the failures because then I will learn from it eventually. The keyword
See,
is
someone
eventually.
gets it. This is why I picked the name Bad Gunplug, because it's okay to be bad.
Oh no,
Not because
I didn't say
I
that.
suck.
No, I totally didn't say that at all. You
Well,
totally...
it's okay to screw up.
I'm kidding.
is my
I'm
point.
kidding, Jason.
It's okay to screw up because you can
Yeah.
always fix it. So many
That's
people
it.
get paralyzed by procrastination, by perfectionism with this hobby, and I talk about this in some of my videos where you're spending your time planning stuff out so like specifically to the point that you don't even start picking up a set of nippers and cutting stuff out. I encourage everyone to just like, when I get questions every day, whether it be in my own Discord, other places online, about, you know, what kit should I get? Do I need any tools? What should I do? What is this one a good kit? Is this one a bad kit? Just excuse my language, just fucking build the damn kit. Like, go find something that you think looks cool,
we
that
can't
you can
curse
afford,
then.
and go.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're never gonna get better unless you start. Is the whole point.
That's it. And also, you could only get worse from here. Like me, I'm totally freaking lost right now because I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to fit here. Like, don't tell me it's not gonna
All
fit
right.
in here.
I'm gonna play my chat's role now. Let me see what you got.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have- like, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Actually, I take that back.
Flip and turnways.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Flip it
God.
turnways.
How is
Ariel,
this?
don't be nervous.
What? Why?
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Take
You're
a breath.
nervous. your face is.
Take a
What's
breathe.
AO Bill? I'm
Take a
stuck.
breathe.
Oh my god! Like, I've never been this stuck for more than like a couple of minutes. I don't know what it is. It's performance issues.
There's still time for you to start a new kit. Just go to the
Ah.
Pajamas.
check
Okay.
the back.
No, everything I'm doing right now is right. I swear to God, it's right. So I put it in
doesn't
here
look
like
right
this.
to me.
You don't look right to me.
No, which has the right idea? This is from my channel. Just yell peg hole repeatedly. That's what
Peg
you need to do.
hole.
I don't know where
Peg
things
hole.
go. Peg hole. Done. Easy.
There is no hole. I have to like do stuff with it. I don't know. Some weird juju is happening. That's what's happening.
Juju.
Yeah, that's what we call. Okay, so everything right up to freaking here is correct, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then it jumps to
That's
this
like the
step,
second
little guy.
page.
Then I'm like, cool. Yeah, I know. That's how slow we are actually building this tonight, which is crazy. And I could pump out, like, I should have gone with the Digimon. Why didn't I go with the Digimon?
Oh, see, you're still on step 1. Are you fucked up
Huh?
already?
No, this is what's bothering me.
So why don't you take a second to concentrate and find where you got lost? I'm going to address a question from New Lavender in the chat. if
Yes,
that's okay.
please go for
He
it.
says, as someone who's looking to get into streaming model building, what are your tips for gaining new viewers and trying to do well while still enjoying it? So I've been
yes.
I've been streaming Gunpla for 5 years. I average 30 viewers. I average a very small amount because frankly, this is a very niche hobby. Like the 140 people that are watching right now, not to put any pressure, is honestly about as big as it gets in this hobby. My best advice for anyone, don't look at the numbers. I don't look at the numbers at all whenever I'm streaming. I don't even have it up on my screen because the important thing for me is that it needs to be a hobby. It needs to be a conversation and just hang out with a couple of people that are there and treat it like a build night. The fact of the matter is you're not going to make a living doing just mecha streaming, just build streaming the entire time unless you are extremely lucky. I can count the amount of people that do this for a living on a single hand off the top of my head.
In the West.
In the West,
Yeah.
specifically, yes,
Japan
in the
is a
West.
different story.
Yeah, in Asia, like APAC area, yeah, that's a totally different story. But North America, or even just in general English speaking, is very very difficult. So the important thing, legit, just have a decent camera, have a decent personality, and just treat it like a build night and have fun. You know, like nobody's gonna want to listen to like or just have like a you know, if you have like a Windows 98 computer with like a first generation webcam that does like 320p, yeah, people are probably not gonna watch. But like as long as you've got like a half decent setup, don't compare yourself too much to other people, and you have a good personality, then that's really the important thing. And I know it sounds kind of cliche, but that's the honest truth.
And also
yeah.
get a few other people on board, because like at the start you're gonna have no viewers, 1 viewer, 2 viewers, and having a conversation with an empty room is hard. So having a conversation with 1 or 2 people in voice chat is gonna be a lot more entertaining.
Very true. That's
Absolutely.
what I do. That's the entire reason I did it, because the first time I tried streaming, I was streaming to an empty room for weeks and months. Eventually it got to the point I remember distinctly just saying, what am I doing? Nobody's watching, and just turned it off, and I didn't stream again for like 6 months.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Wow.
because there was nobody there. So like when I went and I decided, I want to do this more seriously with the YouTube and with like a whole push,
Right.
I that's when I set up the Discord. I set up the Discord just so that people could come in, we could chat, have a voice thing going on while the stream's going. And then what I found is that people didn't leave. And that's how a community was started. The joke in my Discord is that we accidentally a community, and now we have like over 1,000 people in our Discord and all that stuff. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but like that's probably been the coolest thing, is just seeing that all sprout up.
That's awesome. That's a really good story, actually. I'm very, like I said, someone who's just not even a year in. It's folks like you guys that have been doing this are kind of like the foundation, right? Like, I didn't just, learn this also by like one day it's gonna be work. No, there's a lot of trial and errors. Don't be scared to that the few first times is not gonna work. And use that as an opportunity to learn and improve.
Totally.
Because through repetition and learning from what works and what doesn't work, you actually learn more about yourself and what you want. Because the thing is, like, once you've kind of like realized, okay, this is what I want to do for my show, you're gonna start pursuing it with more passion, rather than like kind of like, oh, it's not working, I'm gonna give up on it. Try not to have that mentality until you're gonna eventually get there. And it's really worth, I think, the journey. Focus more on the journey, not necessarily the destination. And you guys probably, again, that's a cliche thing, but it is about that. It is like about the people that you meet along the way. It's about the experiences that you make. It's about the kits that you could build along the way as well. For me, it's like, I probably would not have cracked these things open, and they would just like lay in dormant forever or something, unless I need to. Well, number one, I need to make room, and number two, why not do it with people that enjoy it as well, right? And there is an awesome community of gunpla hobbyists, mecha hobbyists, plamo builders, miniature painters, communities around the world. You're not alone.
Yeah, that's what True Gumpel was saying earlier. Like, there are a ton of communities out there. Make sure to reach out to people and be active in them. Like, I'm probably in like 30 Discord servers. Granted, I only post on like 3, but it's good to at least make yourself known and try to treat this again as a hobby first. It's a hobby more than anything. Just enjoy the people around you and let that community kind of blossom. On that topic, can I just say, Jason, how much I appreciate your Discord and how well kept it is, and how many new friends I've made from it. Oh, thank you, New Lavender. That's super kind of you.
That's awesome. Yeah, you do have a really well laid out Discord, man. I'm very excited to have just gone through, even if this is the prep work.
Are you in my like normal Discord too? I don't even know.
I don't know. Send me an invite, bro.
I will send you an invite, bro.
Bruh.
Also,
Bruh.
as Nelson says in chat, Jason, you should post in chat server.
I'm gonna go do that right now.
Yeah, awesome. J-Shack is here. Hey, John Lynn. And also I saw Joel earlier on. Hi, Joel. How are you guys doing? Bishop Mochi rules. Let's see here. I'm just a White Falcon. Hey, how's it going? I miss my local Plamo club. I miss mine too. We're actually doing a build week, build weekend on Sunday, I believe. I think that one just got live. So is it okay to talk about my community?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay.
How
cool.
dare you? No, of course.
Yeah.
Go,
well, you know what? Everybody is excluded anyways, and I don't like to build anymore. Sarcasm, guys. It's a lost art. I'm telling you. Side 6 is a community I'm with. We're local here. Well, actually international. I wouldn't say, because like it's internet based. Like I wouldn't say we're
anybody
originally.
can join from anywhere.
Yeah, anybody could join. We have a Facebook group called Side 6 with the number 6 on it, and there's a whole bunch of people posting. We started this also last year, so we're very new to the to the community. But I think in the last year, like we've learned so much about not just with our friends in our local community, but with like everybody else that has joined up from all over the world, which is great. And again, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm already 20 minutes in. It's weird. It's such a weird feeling right now. That
are you sure you're in step 4?
I know.
If I
right?
told you that you were 45 minutes in.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Real quick, $5 anonymous donation as well. Thank you so
Oh,
much, Anonymous.
awesome! Thank you for donating. I might not even finish this tonight. Okay, well, let's see how far we get.
I'm joking, Eric. You're doing an excellent job.
Absolutely.
It's also for those guys who are streaming and building. It depends what your goal is too. So for me, I kind of set my show so that I actually build and finish it during the duration of the show. And it's weird also because like I aim for like a 2-hour show roughly, because like I think that's where my mental capacity would be. But time disappears, guys. So pro tip, if you guys are thinking of streaming, the concept of time can be very, very challenging, especially when you're engaged in an activity, talking with people and focusing, because that's a lot of things to juggle. And my advice on that one is don't burn out. It is okay not to finish your stuff for as long as you keep sane, because I think a lot of people, I myself have been prone to that, and it will burn you out real fast, and you won't like it. You won't enjoy your hobby. This is supposed to be a time where you just relax, enjoy, and hang out. Like what I'm doing right now. Again, I think it's because the adrenaline of this is not my channel, and I want to, obviously put a good impression to the fine folks out there, and leave a memorable, good, feeling for everyone that like, hey, this is a fun hobby. Please join. So now that I'm kind of back into concentration mode, this is great.
Because you fucked up.
Well, shut up, man.
I mean, I already have that. Like, I don't stream, but in my experience, you often already get that time is an illusion when you just build normally.
Absolutely. And
like,
you just want to be basking in it.
I've had nights where I just sat in my basement, looked at the clock, and was like, hold on, how is it 3 a.m. already? Have I really been building for the last 8 hours?
Yeah, and why don't you tell the world what time it is for you right now?
It is
1:47 in the morning.
So you're getting close to that 3 a.m. right now.
Wait, where are you exactly? Like you're in UK? Germany. Oh, I have a friend near. How far are you from Berlin then?
Very far, like
okay.
South Germany.
That is awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted to visit Germany. Still in my to go to list. So yeah,
Germany has some very pretty places. The cities are not among them.
So I've heard that like you're the third person that mentioned that to me fairly recently, actually. And I think nature, if I was gonna visit anyway, is something that I definitely want to explore. Austria was another one that I was looking at. Croatia was the other one.
Oh, Austria is one of my bucket lists.
I mean, drive a few kilometers south from where I live, and you're basically in Austria as far as landscape goes. So
oh really?
It is very pretty. Like,
I've never been out of the U.S., so I can't.
I want to see the Alps.
The Alps are amazing.
Yeah, that's that's part of my bucket list is to see the Alps at one point.
Yeah, that's a respectable goal because like everyone should go to mountains of some sort at some point.
Yeah, forget Everest, man. This is the real deal. Get some of that Alps in you.
And then hell no, I'm never going to Everest.
and then yodel a little.
Everest, a bit much.
Just the whole ordeal that you have to go through just to get to the base camp 1, just to get to the base of the mountain.
Yeah,
I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah, I mean,
jeez.
If I ever end up in that general area of the world, I'd go everywhere except Everest, because why go where all the tourists are?
Yeah, what I would do is that I will go to the store and see if they have cool postcards. with pictures of it. It's like, oh, look, there it is.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture with a postcard in the back. So yeah, that's my picture with Everest.
I'm no longer trusting any of your photos from Japan.
It's all just shopped. That's awesome. Hey, chat, how are you guys doing tonight? Where's the most exotic places you guys have visited? I think that's a fun question. I like hearing travel stories. I don't know about you guys. Like, it reminds me that like how big and how small the world can be. But like, more importantly, like for those that are adventurous on the chat, let me know. I'm kind of curious.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of places that I'd like to go. I know a couple people talked earlier about Japan. Yeah, White Falcon, Japan for sure. And Ohio, as far as I've gone, is as far as I've gone. I've lived in Ohio for 18 years. You're not missing much. I went to Texas.
I've been in
once.
Ohio. I've been to Cleveland.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been there for like 3 times, and also went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Very nice.
Nice.
I grew up about 2 hours south of Ohio in a city called Youngstown. That was basically run by the mob until like 2002. It's not a great place to live. But I did go to Cleveland a lot. I went to a lot of baseball games. Went to like one Cleveland Browns game. I don't watch football that much, but
Right.
it's okay. Like whenever I see like pictures of like Berlin, like you were talking earlier, Wlakia,
Right.
like the cities aren't like the nicest. Like I always think that like Berlin or those bigger cities look like a bigger version of Cleveland. Like there's not like a lot there,
Wow.
but it's functional and it gets the job done. Is
the
that
big
fairly
cities
accurate?
are Kinda hell. The only thing the big cities are good for is just by volume of people you will find some.
Yeah.
Yo, New Lavender. My dad worked in Warren. My dad worked in Warren, New Lavender. If you know where Youngstown is, like we're right by there.
Let's take a look at the chat real quick. White Falcon hit Tokyo and a couple of rural areas. Spent 20 days there. Oh, cool. I went into my closet today. Whoa, dude!
That's exotic.
What?
Oh, I did better than him. I went to the kitchen.
Ooh, there's food there. There's food. I've never been outside of Scotland. That's from Morgana Shiro. Oh, well, I've never been to Scotland. You want to trade places someday? I think it'll be fun. You know what?
Yeah.
For open invite, if you ever come to my place, you get to host one of my episodes.
Oh, you know what? I want to say this. On my bucket list, the country that I really want to go, and actually we had plans to go last year, but again, COVID hit, is that we want to go to Scotland.
Yes.
I really want to go there to the Highlands, and I want to see the Loch Ness.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the Loch Ness. That's the priority there.
But it's been since I was a little kid. I don't know why, but it's been like a big dream of mine is to go to Scotland.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. For me, it would be the castles and any of like the architecture.
And maybe
like the
drop in
old-
London on the way.
Actually, if you want castles, go to Wales instead. Because
Wales.
has castles for days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Wales just made my list.
All right, and I think we're back
Actually-
in track, which is good.
Don't quote me on that, but I think Wales has the highest density of castles per ground of the world, or like second highest.
That makes sense.
You know what's crazy? I was watching, like, I was talking about, talking about stats. Poland has, like, I think the most churches per capita, or per square square
Oh,
feet.
you should see my city where I'm from.
Wow. Is it Poland?
Medellin, you know, like in South America, we are very Catholic there, so you will see a church every 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Sounds like Texas. Holy
thought it was
Toledo with a $5 donation, by the way. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
awesome. Thank you for that. I'm going to continue reading some of this here. Let's see here. I've been to Hawaii, and that's about the furthest outside the continental U.S. That's from Nimrod. Let's see here. Fairly certain Niagara Falls does not qualify as exotic. Well, it depends if you're jumping off it, then it does. Like, if you straight up jump from that, then it definitely counts by far.
Yeah, you get a totally new perspective on it.
The furthest out I've ever been was like rural Italy for a week school trip. That was kind of interesting, but way better.
Nice.
I see that as amazing. In Europe, you can go to all these countries just by, hey, let's take the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then zoom out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the worst part about that is if you take the first step outside the train, and the weather just hits you in the face with the temperature.
That's
Canada is like that.
Yeah, we have that too here. It's crazy.
Definitely.
True Gunpla is saying that you need to
Wait,
peep
Tuesday.
zoomies. He wants to whisper you sweet sounds.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Joel is joining. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Joel is in the waiting room. Didn't see that. Oh,
you
man,
didn't
I
have to let him in.
Oh,
I just letting you know what he said.
I could kick him out. I'll just be like, fuck off or something. Nah, Joel is awesome. Joel, buddy, oh my god, it's been ages.
God damn, what is this, boy?
Oh my god. Joel Stone, everyone. Season finale of season 1 feature builder. If you guys have not had a chance to check out my featured with Joel here, it's on my YouTube. Check it out. It's so
Are you
much
sure that's
fun,
the right
Joel.
episode?
I'm pretty sure it was season finale of feature builder, episode 50 something of I don't even know, and I lost track. It's just an awesome episode. What a way to end my first season. To me, thank you, Joel. If I haven't thanked you enough, man, thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that was a good episode, boy.
It was awesome.
That was great,
It
man.
awesome.
That was great. But you left me in that room just now for like 30 minutes. I was sitting there not knowing.
Bruh, no, it wasn't 30 minutes. I was glancing.
Yeah.
I was
He's
glancing.
not showing you the love. He's not showing you the love.
No love, man.
Hey, man, when we meet up in person, I'm gonna give you so much love.
Man, I'm gonna take you on a date, boy.
Hey, yay! Shout out to Rude Dude for following the channel on my channel. But like, yeah, like follow. Don't forget to follow Plamo Weekenders channel as well, guys. These guys are doing awesome work.
Don't forget to follow the channel that might get used one more time by the end of 2022.
That will make it
Like, I appreciate
annual
all the
event.
follows. We got 310 followers in a day. Like, that's pretty dang cool.
That is
But
crazy.
follow these guys. These guys are making the content. This is just for the event.
So we're just crossing almost the hour in, and just to give you guys an update, I did manage to put the chest together, which is pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
So we're back on
What
track.
kit is that?
Very happy.
I was late. What kit is that?
It is the
100
Overflag.
You say like I know what that is.
I know. So Nicholas Seada Sanchez here, fucking GBWC champion 2019. So he has been undefeated for 2 years now, 3 years now, 2 years, because we don't have
2019.
GBWC. So and every time I talk Gundam to this guy, I swear to God, man, like I'm like, yo, so there's this thing like so and so from like this Gundam is sick, and he goes, what kit is that? And I'm like, what do you mean? This is the source code. I don't know.
Why
that
you
series."
always give me a Russian accent? Every
It
time you
just
try
sound
to-
Russian, man. Every
You
time.
don't sound Russian.
You sound Russian, man.
I sound like a masculine Sofia Vergara.
It's the same thing. It's like you have something in your mouth, you know. But point being,
Happy National Horny Day, everyone.
yeah, happy. Don't forget that.
Man, I
Remember
know
how
I
we
joined-
talked about that in the Discord?
I joined at the
And
right
see
time.
how mild I've kept it. This is mild, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. All ages stream. Listen,
You know what?
all I'm saying
I'm
is Bandai was retweeting our stuff earlier this morning.
Oh my
if
God,
they
yeah.
show up and we're talking about God knows what, then that torpedoes everything.
Like what, Jason? What should
Wow.
we avoid talking? Give
Oh,
us an
no, it's
example,
fine.
man.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
You know what?
I'm
just
not
gonna
saying.
do
Look,
a-
I'm not saying
a-
you all gotta be celibate. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen here, you little
Uh,
prude. It's like-
Jason, you remember when we did?
Bitch, you are absolutely not coming through.
was that true?
You remember
Yeah,
when we
you
did
gotta put the volume.
We did the charity stream on the GBA for the
The
children's
24-hour
hospital?
one, yes. And
Man,
that was
that was
the first
hard.
time I read the Death Scythe fanfic, I believe. I think that was the first time I read that.
What's
That
a
was
Death Sign
terrible,
fa-
man.
what's
And the
a- what's a
thing is,
fanfic
the kids
about?
were watching it inside the hospital,
Oh
and
no.
they got me on there trying to not say certain words, and I'm messing up. I'm just like, oh shit!
I didn't know.
It was terrible.
That was when I was trying to be more of a badass. But no, there was a okay. I'm gonna try to do this in the most politically correct and not dirty way possible. There is
Okay, that's a trigger
fanfic-
warning, guys. That is your
There
first and only trigger warning.
There is a fan fiction that somebody found in my community very early on in the community that was of like the SD Gundam show, but it was like the forms were like humanized, and it was very uncomfortable to read. We'll put it that way. I don't need to think about, you know, how that works on like a depth scythe that's been turned into a human. It's weird. It's complicated.
It's not like one of those Yahweh things, is it? Like, can I even say
Oh
that?
yeah.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
So how big were the hands?
Oh, God. And that's when your microphone works. Wait. Okay.
Wonderful! You can hear me now.
there we go. Hang on, I got White Falcon on the waiting room. Let's get Falcon in here. All
Have
right,
you had a more chaotic show before, AM?
This is the most chaotic fun I've had. Guys, thank you so much for allowing me to do this with you guys. I'm very, very stoked. Very, very happy that like I don't just okay. So circling back, can I bring it back to me real quick here, guys?
Yes, you can.
So circling back on the person that asked about like streaming and how you're talking to yourself. When I stream, I talk to myself like just constantly. I don't hear any of these noises or people talking, which I'm trying to remedy for this season, but I've just so been busy that I haven't really gotten to that yet. But having experienced everybody on the chat right now talking with me while I build is very soothing. It is actually pretty cool. Hearing Joel, hearing Quinn when he's not like fiddling around with his hand over there, hearing Nico, hearing Jason, and everybody else that has joined the chat. Is soothing. So it's okay
You're gonna have to do Zoom next time.
Yeah, I might actually. This actually might be a thing, to be honest. Like, you guys unlocked something. I learned something today, Jason. I learned that I'm gonna use Zoom, and it's gonna be open invite to everybody. Everybody in the internet.
I'm very happy that we are part. I'm very happy that we are part of your epiphany.
And I'm very happy that we have a setup that's functioning, because when we were trying this out this morning, we tried to move this all over to Discord. Oh, I'm very happy that it's functioning now.
It was, because I would have just been like, okay, guys, so right now I'm looking for part D. Oh no, I effed up on part D. Let's go back. And this is conversation, and this is awesome.
Man,
this
is
really,
fun.
really cool.
This is how a build meet would be in person. Y'all just be sitting
That's
around.
exactly it.
That's it. Yeah.
3-day build meet. That's exactly
Making fun
what
of Ariel. The whole gang's here. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Nice. Yeah, no.
I'm just
Joel,
happy that
I am
I'm not
so
the
down.
only builder that gets crap whenever they're building stuff on stream. This just validates me a lot. I appreciate it.
Man, I can't build nothing for 5. Wait till Sunday, man. You're gonna see I get nothing done.
Yep.
There's gonna be some paint drying out on my wet palette, and everyone just ganging up on old Uncle Ricky for no reason.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna pay one thing. Like, that ain't right. That ain't right. What are you doing?
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm gonna be there, Joel, for sure. I'm gonna watch
y'all
you, man.
better be there. It's gonna be it's a live podcast. That's all it's gonna be.
Real quick, I got 2 donations to drop in the chat here. We got a $20 donation from
Awesome.
Frosty Wonder. Thank you very
Frosty,
much for
thank
that.
you so much. Thank you.
Heck yeah. And Super
Thank
Toast
you.
with a $10 donation as well. We're up to $2,875. I would love to see that
Thank you,
I would love to
guys.
see us hit 3,000
you.
by the end of the stream, personally.
I didn't
What?
even.
Oh,
Brett,
don't set
20
it that high. But like, let's go for 4,000. Why settle at 3? Let's go back.
At least.
At least 5K.
Come on.
Wait. You tell me
guys.
we're at $2,800 right now.
2875. Yep.
It is crazy.
Holy
Yeah.
Let's go, son. What are you talking about? $2,800.
I'm just waiting for
How long has this been going on for?
For just over 6 hours. We just crossed the 6-hour mark.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. $2,800, boy.
We got
That's more of my
64
bank
hours to go.
Oh,
I'm
And
just waiting for the glamour
I want this
to
guy to stand at
welcome
least now.
Fergus
I'm
to
like,
waltz in.
That's insane.
yeah. No, it's really awesome. Big shout out to every donator, people that have donated in support of this, because again, we're raising awareness for Alzheimer's disease and hopefully finding a cure, and at least researching or getting some funds for the research for the cure. I think this cause, like I said, like when I first read it, so a bit of history of how I found out about Jason and your post. Shout out to Plamo Build Report, because Eric posted it, and I was like, this is awesome. And I read more about it, and it looks like I didn't even know if there's any spots available. I kind of just like, there's something in me that like, hey, I need to go and talk with these guys. It's like, I think this is going to be a really worthy cause. And again, Jason, thank you, and crew, for allowing me to participate in this amazing event that you guys put, guys. So thank you.
Thank
And
you
guys,
for reaching out.
Show some support, guys. Yeah, don't forget to follow these guys. Check out all the streams during the weekend. There's gonna be so many builders. I'm looking forward to a lot of builders that you have in your roster. I'm gonna try to watch as much as I can. The Buttress, I think, is also gonna be streaming Zach Aurelius. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Zach is awesome. White Falcon, I saw earlier on. I think he's on the chat right now too.
He is.
Yep, I'm right here.
Hey, how's it going?
Just finished work. A bit tired, but hey.
Time to hang out for a bit, huh? Nice.
I'm gonna try to stay awake as long as I can because there's work in the morning tomorrow. But who cares? Gunpla, it's more important.
Exactly. Plastic toys designed for children are much more important than
you
bodily
gotta
functions.
You gotta
like
sweat for the hobby.
Yeah,
that's sweat for the hobby.
So again, with an older kit, again, this is not your standard, like, I don't know, UC kit or like other kits. Like there are like moving, turning parts in this that's like really throwing me off, which is cool. One thing, I don't know about you guys, but I really love building kits that I've not built before, because it's like an awesome puzzle.
That's not a challenge.
You mean
right?
like new kit?
And the thing is, like, I always try to aim for kits. Like, no, that's like, okay. To further clarify that, you bunch of dicks. So
you like building Gunpla. That's all you have to
You
say.
set yourself for that one on your own.
I did.
I like to build things that I haven't built before.
I want to build things that is not a reprint or a recolor, right? Like you've seen like some of the pre-Bandais that are just like, oh, it's a recolor of the so-and-so and it's gonna cost you like X amount. The White Dingo, for example, I was like, okay, it looks cool, but like the only thing really different on this is like little parts and all that stuff.
Hey, it's white. I just got it, and it's white.
It's the 75th
Is it white?
variant.
Is it? Yeah, exactly. Or like, how much of wings can we really do? I mean, I love wings, so I'm gonna definitely still root for them. But why? That's what. Why? All right, where's that ejecto button here? At least I have power here.
Like I have to agree with you on that point of like building new stuff, because my first ever stream actually like a couple months ago was the high grade flag. And
okay.
that thing is so fucking freaky. It's so
Right?
weird.
It's different.
Flags are weird.
I had never built anything that moved the way it did, and I was like, dude, is this really a kit from like 2008? Because this little guy's amazing.
One of the big surprise kits for the high grade line for me is the Age series. If you guys have ever built any of the Gundam Age high grades, the articulation, the plastic quality, the build quality, the design quality, and just overall presence, like silhouette presence of it, is dope. Yeah, the high grade and master grade. The master grades are pretty good, but like I really fell in love with it when I was building the high grades for it.
Nelson isn't here to hoot and holler about Age, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it for him.
There we go.
Yeah, Age.
Yeah,
Best
Age.
show Bandai's ever made. Woo.
No, the high grade Age line is F-wording amazing. It is
Yes.
better than it has any right to be.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what like reinvigorated me with Gunpla, because I was like, I haven't built something in a while. I've been building the seed kits, and the thing with the seed kits is like my first addiction to Gunpla, but like it got to a point where it felt chunky, it felt blocky. There's a lot of like seam lines, and then sticker correction. That's another thing that I found with it. But then when the Age came out, almost minimal stickers. Like the sticker sheet was like this big, like a little hole, like three things, like for the sensors and the eyes. Cool. Yeah. More of that, please. But the articulation of that is dope as hell. Like, I don't have the Age yet. I was gonna pick that up, but that's not the Age kit. I do have some customs in front of me, by the way. So like, I have the tier in here. You guys have not seen it yet, so I'm working on this guy right now.
Okay.
And I'm working. If you guys have not checked out my Instagram, I'm working on a custom for the GN Striker. Using some of the 30-minute mission parts and the Barbados.
Barbados.
Foot. So this is the kit I'm
every
currently
single
working on.
time. Every time you say the word Barbados wrong, an angel loses his wings.
Oh man.
I mean, that's
pretty cool.
Jeez, that's dark. Thanks.
Considering
Considering
what
Ramiel
they
doesn't have
are
wings and
in
they're
IBO.
like an octahedron, but you know, whatever.
Right? Let's take a look at. There's some age fans here. Zionic Gunpla. I need more age kits. Pat Bear. Glanza is the only age kit I built. It was great. So the thing with the Glanza, you get 2 kits with that. You get the age 1 and the Glanza, which is cool.
And you can build 4 different kits with it.
Absolutely.
You can build the normal H1. You can build the H1 flat. The flat with the default launchers with a tiny bit of modification. The Glanza and the full Glanza.
Yes, the full Glanza and the regular Glanza with the flight type for it, or the backpack for it.
Without the massive pants on the back.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the IBO line of the high grades is one of the best ones, and also the Origin.
Very nice.
I love the IBO HG line.
The Origin kits, the high grade Origin kits are like so much better than they have any freaking right to be. I have a bunch. My favorite one, honestly, the Dom test type high grade is absurdly good. Like the coloring, honestly, I like even better than the regular Dom, and that's just because it doesn't have the purple. It's just flat gray on dark gray, and just that little tinge of red, like that little bit of a highlight of red. It just in the lines and the details, it's like, oh, it's so much better than it has any right to be. I have a freaking the Black Tri-Stars Zaku with the giant heat hawk and the huge effect part it comes with in a high grade for $25. Are you kidding me? Go if somebody comes and asks me like, well, what's a good first high grade, and they won't shut up about it when I just tell them go to the shop and pick out the one that you think looks cool. Also, just like look for high grade Origin, buy that, and you'll be happy.
Any of the Origin kits. So I built both of those kits. One of them live. The Dom test type. I was blown away by how cool and how detailed the armoring is. There's a lot of like panel lines built directly onto it, which is awesome. And you can even detail it even further. Now, I've not fallen in love with a Zaku until I built the Origin's high mobility type.
Yeah,
by far the sexiest thing in a Zaku ever. I think that is by far my favorite of the Zaku lines. Hands down.
When I got into Gunpla, I hated Zakus. A friend kept recommending me, oh, you like red things that are incredibly over detailed and ugly as sin. So you should get the Psycho Zaku. And I was like, that thing looks ugly as all hell. I'm not getting that. And then I got it eventually, and man, I love that thing. That Coke bottle is worth every penny of that kit.
Hey, Joel, you've got a request in the chat. I don't mean to interrupt, but you got a request.
Go for it.
What are you saying? What are you talking about? What?
It says, Joel, can you say, yo, James Case, your Uncle Ricky says what's up? I'm watching this with my 5-year-old and he's loving it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. See, your boy, you got my boy James in the chat. My boy James watching. What's up, James? It's Uncle Ricky. I say, what's up, son? Make sure you do your homework. You brush your teeth. You clean your room. But don't listen to all the teachers because they aren't always right. So. Uncle Ricky's words of advice.
There you go.
Pwned Assassin 460, thank you for the $10, dude. Sorry. Anyway, Zaku's. Those are kits.
I'm actually gonna remember that for myself.
I also have a bit of a weird relationship with Zaku's or Xeon machines in general. I really don't like them except when any series other than mainline UC does them. Side stories look great, Thunderbolt looks great, the Destiny designs look great, but just mainline UC, I'm just kinda, whatever.
You know what? I feel kind of the same way. I like how the Zaku's, the new designs that come out after, the Psycho one and everything. But the old ones, the traditional ones, I was never a huge fan of them.
Yeah. I think I have that the most with the Dom. I really don't like the base Dom, Rig Dom. The Rig Dom 2 looks great. The OEFMS redesign looks great.
The Dom Tropin is actually a pretty good, solid kit.
Oh, I do like the Dom though. I do like that a lot.
Yeah, I like the grunts and built the 2.0 Master Grid.
Yeah.
Which the Zaku? Yeah, I built the Char Red, and I have not built the regular one because I think if you build the Char, it's identical, except the green one doesn't come with the Commander Horn.
I have the Shin Matsunaga 2.0.
I am jealous.
I'm actually destroying that one right now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey!
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, not destroying it. It's the base for my possible GWC entries on.
Fancy stuff. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right now, it looks like I actually destroyed it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It has a lot of holes.
Nice.
Battle damage. That's it.
Exactly.
The
Fall Dog is saying he's gonna
well.
destroy one for the Dio too. Yeah, I think. I think it kind of like if you could, if anybody has like separation issues, bashing one of your kits that you love definitely will help fix that easily.
Yep.
So go for it. Go for it. Go to town. You know.
Forklift in the chat had an interesting question. What is everybody in here's favorite high-grade RX-78? Because we have a whole crap load of them now. What are you? And I'm curious. I'm doing a video series on these, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on these.
Do a round table. I'll go last on this one.
Okay.
I ain't going. Someone else go.
Let's go with the loudmouth. Let's go with Quinn because he's so freaking loud over there.
G40, hands down. That's my favorite.
G40. All right.
Yeah.
So why though? Because it's ugly as sin.
Whoa. Okay.
That's how you make friends, Quinn. All right. Welcome to the jungle.
It looks like a Ken. It looks less like Ken Okuyama car and more like Ken Okuyama massage chair. I'm just saying.
Ooh, whoa, those are some.
I am not a
fighting
fan
words.
of the design.
Well, you know what? I will do up the G40 and I will change your mind.
Well, so I have one. I have one sitting on my desk right now in front of me.
Like goes the dynamite.
I like the color. Okay, positives. I like the G40's color scheme. I have one. I'm literally looking at it. It is in my hand right now. In fact, I could change the stream and show all of you. But I'm not going to because I want to interrupt Mecha's time. But I don't know.
He's
like
going
the
to anyways.
proportions are funky. It's kind of floppy. I know that it poses really well, but I don't know. Like it just looks. It looks very dainty. I don't know. Like that's probably the best way I could put it. If I had to pick one that I like the most, it's the Beyond Global, and the reason for that is because I feel like that is a more natural replacement for the high grade Revive. I don't see any reason why someone. Well, I do see a reason why. I'm not going to tell what it is until I finish out my 5-part video series on these stupid kits. The
5-part.
origin...
Watch out, guys! Coming this summer, episode 1.
Episode 1's been out
optimistic?
since January. Yeah, exactly.
Are you optimistic?
Yeah, I'll be finished in like 2025,
next
probably.
summer.
Yeah.
Right.
Just in time for G50.
Yeah, just in time for COVID to be over, so it's never going to happen. Anyway,
Oh no.
dark stream. But no, like the origin. I'm sorry, not the origin, but the Revive just feels really dated to me. It feels like a cheap plastic toy. Whereas the Beyond Global also kind of feels like a cheap plastic toy, but it has like a bit of a throwback flair to its design and a throwback flair to its color scheme. Excuse me. Like it looks like the faded colors of a comic book, which I kind of dig. So like I almost feel like if it's gonna feel like an outdated toy, it should have some classic lineage to it. And I think the Beyond Global captures that really freaking well to me.
Nice.
I like that I appreciate that you think that way, and I think that's really cool.
Where's the butt?
Wow, man.
I know, right?
Just coming off strong.
I know, right? Like, but I find that like it's too skinny. It doesn't feel like a war machine. The RX-78 prototype is an anti-Xeon close quarters mobile suit. Okay. I think that the Global Beyond is really cool, and also a lot of misconception. Even I was kind of duped into it. I thought that was the replica that they're using for the what's that factory in Japan for the
F00.
Yeah. So I was thinking that it was like loosely based on that because of the way. If you look at the legs, it has that separating thing that's happening, and I was like, oh, okay, well, here they fixed it. It looks cool. I like it for what it is, but I don't think that would be my go-to. And that's why I like that I appreciate that you like it, because I'm having a hard time liking it.
Yeah,
you know
the
what
origin.
I mean?
The origin's the only one that looks intimidating, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's just because it's an origin kit, therefore it's automatically good.
Automatically.
That's a take.
I know, right?
I haven't built one that's bad yet.
You have to like the RX-78.
And that's the thing, I really don't like. I don't mind it, but there's so many better designs. There really are.
That's my favorite design.
That's fair.
Just Forklift. There's a question, a comment. What about the entry grade? Hands down, if I was gonna recommend an entry or like a kit to start people off in Gundam, entry grade, amazing.
It's way better than it's any rate.
Amazing.
In fact, you can get it for a $5 in a bag if you're in the right location is ridiculous. Like it's so good for how cheap it is.
I bought like 5 of them. They're all in backlog right now.
Well,
I'm giving some away, but like they're. If I want to introduce someone or give it as a gift, dude, $10 is like the best introduction kit I think in the market right now. Like
Just
right now.
bang for your buck, probably entry grade.
Yeah. Hands
Yeah.
down.
My favorite design-wise is probably the F-00 because like it has those seat proportions, and I'm a sucker for that.
Nice.
Now, if you're looking at the entry grade though, like you can't really compare it to the high grades. You can't really compare it to those because it's not quite the same. It's less expensive. It's got less detail. It's got less articulation. You really need to compare it next to a competitor consumer product. So compared to the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78, what do you think about the entry grade? If you put two of those together, which one do you think is the better value?
Entry grade, hands
Entry
down,
grade,
son.
yeah,
Entry
hands down.
grade,
Like,
all day, boy.
Yeah.
You talking about the value of getting somebody in a new hobby versus being like, all right, I guess they need ramen for 2 weeks, you know?
I mean, the reason that I say that half jokingly, but I mean, I still have seen people pop up on, the subreddit and on social media where it's like, I'm going to get into model making, and their first kit is the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78.
Well, that's because daddy has fucking lots of money. So-
Yeah. I mean, I'm one of the people that kind of is like, you know what? If you want your first kit to be a perfect grade, go for it. But it's kind of like learning how to drive stick on a Ferrari F40.
Yeah,
Right, like you're trying to learn how to appreciate something by going full expert hard mode to start with. Like, will you be able to?
Yeah,
build
I mean,
it? Sure.
once you build something like this, which is freaking dope.
Look at this dude.
I'm just gonna flex. I'm just gonna flex real quick about this little kit.
Which part was the one that you broke?
Light right here.
I mean, real quick, you want a real story about that, Jason? So here in Raleigh, North Carolina, we got our local community. We have build meets every week and all that, and we got a dude into the hobby, and he started off with a perfect grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he loved it. Bought another perfect grade, right? Loved it. Yeah, man, I love Gumball. Oh, man, it's dope. Bought another perfect grade. All right. His tolerance was so high, he didn't realize there's only like 7 of them. And legitimately, he got burnt out. He's like, nah, I only like this size. I don't want anything else. And he just stopped. He sold them all in one go.
Not surprising.
no.
Weird.
That's
He
the
built his
danger.
tolerance too high.
Yeah.
The
Nah, you don't want to
the
burn
second-
out from that.
The second kit that the gunpla that I built was the RG, I think it was the Exia.
Very nice. Good.
Yeah,
But at that time,
I love the kit.
when I started, I didn't know the grades of gunpla. So the very first kit that I built was a high grade Grace 144. And I
Also
liked it a
love
lot.
it.
And then I went to buy my second kit, and I saw that at the store they had that RG, so I just took it. I didn't know that it was a different grade. I just thought it was gonna be the same. So I started putting it together. It was like, oh, this was fun, but this thing had a lot of parts.
Where did they go? Mom, where did they go?
No, that wasn't like that because it's not that complicated. But the thing is that it was like a little inner frame, and the Grace didn't have anything like that. So I was like, why is this so different than the other one?
I mean, the Grace does have an inner frame, just one not nearly as complicated.
So, you're right. But I noticed that both kits were so different. Then I asked a friend, and he explained to me the Grace, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. And that friend was this guy. So.
Weird flex, but okay. Da Vinci wants to know if anybody here's built the Dendrobium.
Man.
That's
Which
on
one? 550. Has anyone built the meme kit? The meme 144 Dendrobium?
No, not yet. Not yet. That's a big yes.
I disagree that the Dendrobium is a meme kit because while I'll never get one, I can certainly.
So, do you know what the definition of a meme is?
No. Yes, I know, but I
played Metal Gear
Well,
Rising
this one.
Revengeance. I know what a meme is.
Okay,
Because-
so the definition of a meme is basically something that is constantly repeated and perpetuated over and over again, like throughout a society, throughout a community, or in more modern time social media. People don't shut up about 3 kits in this fandom: the Cup Noodle Kit, the high-grade Neo Zeong, and the high-grade Dendrobium. That is why it is a meme kit, and that is why it is no better than the Cup
I don't
Noodle
know
kit.
if that
And I
would
will
be my
fight you
top
on
3 though.
I have
I don't
never
know.
You could put some unicorns there.
not
That was good.
shut
Okay,
up
fair
about
enough.
that.
Yeah, and people talk about
Yeah,
Unicorn
there's-
a lot, but
I would say
I just tune
unicorn
them
for
out.
Sure. Leave my ramen boy out of this.
I still want one of those ramen. Have you guys built the ramen
I
cup?
hate-
Man, I
yeah,
got
It's
I
great.
got a
It's
commission for
surprisingly
one.
good kit.
No way.
I got a
I will
commission for
never,
it, man.
out of principle.
The perfect Xeon is so ugly.
So when you got commissioned to build
Listen.
the cup noodle kit that has 4 freaking parts.
Listen.
What?
No, it
You want to hear the
doesn't.
It
concept?
doesn't
You wanna
have
hear the
4
concept?
parts.
It's got way more than 4 parts.
You want to hear the
It's got
concept?
like
Yeah.
okay, it's got like 20, fine, but
It
it's
has
not like
seam
it's got,
lines
it's got
on
like
it.
10
10 runners.
No.
It has seam lines on the trims.
It's not about building it. It's about what I'm gonna do with it, right? So
Go on.
The dude who wanted, I mean, I guess this is like a trigger. I don't know how this works. Cover your ears if you're a kid. What he wants he wants a cup of lean. So it's gonna be like a cup of dirty Sprite for methazine. He wants literally like a purple. It's gonna be a purple cup with gloss gold trim. All the shrimps and ramens are gonna be gold. The ramen's gonna be gold with a pearlescent silver. It's gonna be the most like dirty South hood rat cup of ramen you've ever seen in your life.
Oh,
I'd
jeez.
buy that for $1.
I'm not
Right?
shocked. I'm not shocked that you're working on something like that.
Yeah, man.
I raise you boba tea ramen. And,
No, Char's later.
Char is later, and it's also not the most cursed thing that Char has
Oh,
done.
I know that's not the most cursed thing she's done.
So
Oh my
anyway,
God.
model kits. Model kits are
anyway,
fun. How's the
model-
Overflag going?
Good. I think we're getting there. This is gonna stand up in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes, I hope.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
You wanna put money on it?
yeah.
You wanna put money
No.
No pressure, no pressure.
No pressure at all. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore these days. Whatever. Gunpla is freedom. There's your meme for the day.
Thank you, Tux, for the emotes.
Yes, anyway, model kits.
Oh, sorry. We're still talking about the RX-78. We haven't done full round table.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
man. Who's
You know?
next?
We got sidetracked. That's my fault. I'm not
So,
apologizing.
My
yes.
favorite high grade RX-78 is the RG. Y'all can fight me on that.
Nah, man, it's dope. It's great.
I think the joke is that it's not really a real grade, but really, can you say that about the first one in the line, though?
What do you mean that you
Perfectly,
can't
yeah.
call it a real grade?
It ran so all other ones can walk. You know it.
It's okay. I haven't built one, but I from what I've seen, it's decent, I guess, if you're into old
It-
stuff like that.
Sure,
If you're
it's
into
not
panel
the-
lines.
If you're into that kind of thing, I don't know.
It's not as solid as more modern real grades, but I still love the detailing far more than on any of the high grades that I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has a bit too much detailing for me. Like,
That's a fair.
that's my gripe with a lot of the UC and especially C real grades. They go too overboard on the panel lines. It's just kind of a mess.
Okay, here's the thing. Would you rather see a kit that's overboard of panel lines or a kit that's overboard with decals?
Depends on the kit.
Depends
Ooh.
on the kit, but
Okay, why?
No, that's an easy answer. That's an easy answer. Panel lines, because stickers peel off. Panel lines don't.
No, decals,
Yeah.
like fully sealed decals though. I'm talking about stickers.
That's too much work.
That's too much
That's,
work.
that's actual work. I don't
want to build. I don't want to
Scale
be a
model?
model maker. I want to build kits with
Yeah,
easy
I'm
instruction
gonna go with the
manuals,
decals
completely
because-
underdated at all times.
So,
Because-
Jason, I'm working on a kit you might be familiar with. I'm working on the Variable Fighter Girl Siegfried.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Look at all these stickers.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Oh
It's the
my
worst
God.
sticker sheet of any kit I've ever built.
It looks like you got a
What
coloring
was
book.
that? What did I just see? It feels like a train wreck. It just flashed on me, man.
I'm
This
sorry.
thing is ridiculous.
Jeez.
So the Variable
discretion
Fighter Girl
is advised.
Siegfried. So that is a kit from a company Aoshima. For those of you that don't know in chat, they make think like Frame Arms Girl, but Macross, and it has all 3 transformations. So
I
like
have
the
one of
kit
those
itself
kits.
is pretty solid. It's actually like got a little bit stronger in the joints and things than the like Frame Arms Girls kits are, but the decal sheets are number 1 huge and number 2 translucent. You can see through them when you put them on the panels. So like the white that's supposed to covering up the blue or the flesh tone or whatever. Yeah, you can see that tone right underneath. So like they're useless. They're the worst.
Yeah,
I-
sucks.
The thing with I don't mind if the stickers, if you could top coat it and make it blend, I think that's cool without having to decal it. Because like
Maybe.
if any of you guys have not done this before, do not top coat your stickers because like it's too thick, and no matter how much like layers of top coat you put onto that, it's just gonna keep accumulating, and it won't look pretty nice. If you were gonna choose, if you're gonna use the stickers, just use it. Don't bother top coat the underside maybe, but it's unfortunate that we can't in this day of technology that we can't even get a decent sticker system where you don't have to worry about top coating or applying it to it. So anyways, little
But you
beat
know
for
what?
me.
But the unicorn statue is full of stickers, so you can get away with that.
So actually, Ziana Gumpla brings up something interesting too. Should I buy
Yeah.
the Frame Arms Girl Wonder Woman version? I don't care for it myself, but I love that it exists because it
Yeah.
means that they're looking at expanding that line out to other properties, and I really would love to see more of that. I would totally go for it if they gave Wonder Woman a freaking mech suit to go along with it, but they don't. It's just the girl itself. But it's a
Well,
cool idea, and I want to
If
see
you
them
use
expand
your
on it.
imagination, you could have the invisible jet as the mecha for it. And just
Oh, that's what it
pretend-
is. It comes with the invisible mech suit. Got it. And A__A___. I'm sorry if I'm taking over your segment, by the way, but I'm just trying to catch these questions as they come in.
Yeah, go for it.
I have a question. Do you snap off the pieces for the first part, or do you just snap it piece by piece? So like, when you guys build, do you typically take all the parts? All the parts out for each step, all at the same time, or do you kind of just go one at a time? What works better for you guys?
For me,
one at a time.
Go
Case
ahead.
by case.
Case by case for me. I would, if I know this kit is like almost like a bigger version of a high grade, I'll just lay it out here, and ideally I have them symmetrically. So basically, all the arms and the legs for the left and right are there. So, but I don't know. I'm just going by feel right now, and I'm actually on my own adventure because, like, as you can see, I've not really flipped this instruction book because I'm not actually looking at it. I'm building this all from memory right now.
As the engineer intends, as Nelson would
Yes.
say.
Yeah. So if I built it without the instructions, it's like a lot more fun for me. So you guys are in an adventure. That's why I'm like kind of like maybe I should look at the the instruction at some point.
Can I squeeze in a couple donations?
Yes, please go for it.
So real quick, the Fallen Sora, thank you for the $10 to cure Alzheimer's Fund.
Awesome.
The
Yes,
Case
thank
family,
you.
thank you for the $10. Keep up the good work, fam. Thank you very much for your time. And another
Thank
$10
you.
donation from DV60.
Oh, wow.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers to you, buddy. And again, guys, we're almost at $3,000. We have less than $100 to go to $3,000. That's kind of insane, and I love it.
Thank you, guys.
If we're on a pace to do $1,000 per segment right now, like that would be insane by the end of this event. I don't know. We'll see. Point is, guys, if you haven't donated already, don't worry about it. You know, it's not a competition or anything. There are giveaways. If you do a $5 minimum donation to Cure Alzheimer's Fund using the link in the description below, or just by typing !donate in the chat, that will get you automatic entry into I believe 16 giveaways that we're doing today.
Nice.
I got to look at the list
Yes.
again, but it's down in the About section. We're doing a whole bunch of giveaways today, tomorrow, and Sunday. If you donate on Friday, you're entered into those giveaways. Donate on Saturday, you're entered into those giveaways. Same with Sunday. But as always, no purchase necessary. Type !rules for full contest rules and free entry into these giveaways because federal laws exist. But anyway, I just wanted to get those in real quick since we got a couple more in. Thank you guys very much. And that's a lot of just stuff laying around on a lot of detritus laying around on your desk now. I don't know what I just missed.
That's parts.
Even I don't know what I missed. This is great. The thing is, I'm missing this guy here, and I don't know if I snipped it or not. And I swear it was like, oh, here, is this it? You look like it.
It's
Yeah,
better
you
to
look
look
like
at the
it.
instructions.
No,
Ariel just likes making a mess.
I like making my own rules, man.
We got a good question. Jason,
Yes.
do we need to be present for said giveaways, or will we get an email?
Negatory, you will get an email. If I don't have your email address, I will message you on Twitch. But when you're filling, and this is actually a good point, since we got over 150 people here still right now. By the way, thank you for turning out. By the way, seriously, like,
Yeah,
we were genuinely.
awesome.
I didn't know
Thank
how
you
many
so
people were going to
much.
show up. Seriously, this is awesome. But since we do have a whole bunch of people here, two things about the giveaways. If you are entering through a donation, please let me know if you are outside the US or Canada. Some of our prizes are US and Canada only. If you're looking in the full prize list down in the About section, anything marked with an asterisk is US, Canada only. The majority of our stuff's worldwide, but just like if you don't put if you don't put a country, and you're basically only gonna be able to get entered into like the worldwide stuff, because I want to make sure that, or I'm sorry, if you're put your countries in if you're not in the US and Canada. I'm just getting my words all confused. Just do that if you're not there, and it'll be good. All right, and I mean, obviously, if I see you donated 16 euro or whatever, I'm gonna know that you're not in the US. Enter you for the worldwide giveaways. That's obvious. But if it's not super obvious, please put in US, Canada only. And if you do win, we will contact you via email. You will have 3 days to get back to me with your shipping info. If you do
Jason,
not
how many
get back
days?
to me, I will draw it again. What?
Did you say it was 3 days or 4 days? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm a listener and I wasn't paying attention.
So
Is the
I
number
heard.
we're counting. No more, no less.
I will pull
Right
up the rules and tell you exactly what they say. In fact,
Now, Jason, how do I pull up the rules if I'm just watching?
if you're just watching, you can type !rules just like the Plummo Weekender account just did on screen right now.
That's
And
it.
if you look in here, it says entrance must be. It's not even that long. It's one page. It's one page of rules, guys. It's easy peasy.
But reading's hard. Yeah.
Have a YouTube video explaining the rules somewhere?
I also do over on youtube.com/badgunpla1.
It went up earlier today.
Yeah.
Also, Jason, there's someone in chat who seems to know you IRL and wants to tell you something.
Oh, good lord.
There we go.
Where
Hit
did
it.
I miss this?
Chris Skellens. I hope I didn't mispronounce that.
Yo, Jason, I don't want to say too much, but we know each other IRL. Oh, do we?
Oh.
Dear. I want to say thank you for setting this up and running it. It's great to see the community coming together like this and working together on a great cause. My poodle Birdie and I say hi.
Aw, hi, Birdie.
Aw, jeez. Aw, frick. Thank you. That's very kind. That's extremely kind of you. I appreciate that. I watched the first episode with Auto Trans. What? Oh.
Of the build reel.
Yes. That thing.
Build reel is a show
It's fun.
that exists and I still need to watch because I kept getting sidetracked.
Man, listen.
I have seen the first episode and it's all right.
I mean,
What is
honestly,
this?
All right is all I want out of a Gundam show.
Like it doesn't do anything crazy with its first episode because I mean it's just the first episode, but the CG is okay. Like the battles are all CG, but they're good CG.
Yeah, I've seen some of it. It looks pretty cool.
Real talk, real quick. Let's
Yeah,
think
what do you got?
about how crazy it is that even happened.
Yeah, like
think
just
about
the
like
fact that
2 or
show
3 years
exists.
ago, be like, yeah, we're gonna do a little show and actually show a real hobby shop that you can really go to in real life and have big robots, CJ, the normal stuff, right? No problem. I'm freaking out. I mean, it's not the greatest show in the world, but like just the concept that we're at this point in the hobby is nuts.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
It's insane. I'm also a build fighter snob, so.
I mean, Build Fighters is the best Gundam, so fight me.
Thank you.
I raise, you re-rise.
I raise, re-rise.
And I ask you, where's Rinko? Ain't nowhere to be found in the whole damn. No.
I see your re-rise, and re-rise is fantastic. It's better than it has any right to be.
Way better than Build Divers, I'll tell you that freaking much.
That's true.
But that's not hard.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not very hard.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is better than Build Divers.
Ooh.
That,
yeah.
Not active.
That's also true.
Your channel is actually good. Divers is not.
Yeah,
There you
so
go.
Build Divers, as you all know, and if you watch the esteemed YouTube channel, youtube.com/badgundam1, you'll already know that Build Divers is the first iteration XFL of the Gundam franchise, and I will stand by that until the day I die.
I
XFL.
forgot about that.
Oh my god.
I got a
It's been
20-minute video
ages.
about it on youtube.com/badgundam1. Check it out.
It's so good.
Bandai's
So good.
XFL moment. I remember that title.
Love that.
Oh my god.
Nobody watched
how
it. It was
old
a
ago was
drunk
that?
thought that I had that I couldn't get out of my head.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Yeah, it's good. It is one of your best videos, in my opinion.
That's kind. But it's not about me today. It's about AO Mecha. Hang out with them and stuff.
We're still building the leg here, and I was gonna say I'm a bit lost. It's crazy.
You follow the instructions.
No.
Would it make you?
No,
Would
no.
it
we're
make you
gonna-
less lost if I read some more donations so you can get back to where you were?
Yes, please. Like, guys, let's go.
I got another $10 donation from Delta_Saber. Loving the stream here. Loving
Oh,
your
awesome.
support. Thank
That's
you.
JB from Toronto. Represent. Thank you so
Hey.
much. Awesome.
Adamisk with $10. Thanks again for everyone's commitment to the weekend charity stream. I'd love to be a part of it next year, maybe. Absolutely, dude. I would love to have you on board. I
Nice.
love your streams. Definitely, we need to connect and do some stuff next time we do this for sure. Roy Tan says, okay, fine, I'll make a note of being in the US. You're cool. Thank you, Roy Tan. I assume everyone's in the US already, so that's fine.
And for my fellow Canadians, holler at your boy.
Yeah, but basically, if you win a US thing and you end up being worldwide because you didn't tell me that you were worldwide whenever you entered, I'm gonna have to DQ you, basically, because that would suck. So tell me if you're outside the US or Canada.
Or Canada. You
So there.
We like to be segregated. Oh, wait, what?
The US or that thing the US has on its head.
The US or the other
On the
one on
hat.
top.
The other US. Do you know the other US?
The better
Which,
one.
how do you feel about that?
Pointed about being called America's hat again. And I wish that people would stop doing that when America is clearly Canada's pants.
Oh,
Man.
I like that.
damn.
So what
I
you're
like
saying?
that.
So what you're saying is that America wears the pants in the relationship. I got it.
They're very, very fat pants.
Oh, two across. I live East GTA, work in Mississauga. Oh, awesome. Dude, fellow Torontonian. Dude, if you're ever back in Toronto and this thing is over, if you haven't checked out Side 6, we have a local community. And most of us are in Toronto or like Southern Ontario, but we do have friends all over the world. Come check us out. Let's see your build. I'm very glad and interested in meeting new people, especially if they're local and within reach. So hopefully you guys are all
Brampton
taken care of.
represent.
That's yeah. You're in the middle of nowhere, Nico. No one likes you. Freaking Bramptonians. Go home.
What does that say about me in Alberta then if he's in the middle of nowhere?
What's Alberta?
Yeah, wait, what's Alberta, dude?
That's
We've
that
never
thing
even
that's
heard of
just
that.
before BC.
Oh my god.
That big empty patch of land that no one cares about.
That's the detour you take.
The Texas of Canada, as I believe you have said.
Oh man, it is pretty
These
big, but
days
it's
I
like
think
nothing
Alabama's a
there.
better choice.
Oof. Hey, $20 from Hedgehog Bruco. Always excited to donate for a great charity. Thank you for your $20
Awesome.
donation.
Thank
man.
you.
We are just under $50 away from $3.
$50 away?
Don't
55
make me
bucks.
Donate.
Holy
$55.
cow! This is guys. You guys
How did
are
this happen?
amazing. Let's make this happen.
It,
Let's
ha-
make
it
this
happened
happen,
by
guys.
2 months of me having no free time for myself.
But You mean 11 months? This started a year ago, Jason.
It
I know
started
COVID
in like
messes with
October.
time. This started in May.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
I will
No,
get
I'm true.
tapes. Hi, True.
God damn it.
Actually, you were dropping hints at something like this well before.
I might have. Yeah, you know what? Because I
feel
think
it's
I
been
did
a
like the
long
first
time.
test logo of it or something around then maybe.
You know, like at some point you just mentioned it offhand in the stream.
You're like,
Pat
oh, by
says,
the
do
way,
it before I
guys.
start my stream to take the pressure off. No, that means we just have to make 4,000 during yours.
Yeah, no
Also,
pressure.
real quick, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to whoever did the art and the overall aesthetic of the
Yes.
show.
Yes.
As a professional design graphic man myself, beautiful. I've never seen so much self-awareness in a marketing scheme before.
That's awesome.
And that's why I love
put,
Jason.
well
He's
put.
very self-aware, and I just it makes me so happy.
I don't know why I love Jason.
So, Witch
I know
has
why I
pinged
love
me
Jason.
in my board, in our mod chat in my normal Discord server, he has replied to my original first post about this. I was kind of liking a weekend of plastic, to be honest, or plastic model weekender, and this was May 7th of 2020. Make it sound like a bleeping festival, which we could shorten Diploma Weekender and PMW pretty easily. So yeah, May of last year.
Yeah. But
Wow.
before that, you were thinking Plastic Dreams.
What's
Plastic
that?
Dreams?
Yeah,
That sounds like a boy band from like the 90s, bro.
It sounds great.
That
Shut your
sounds like
mouth.
a
When this
very
thing,
about
when this
90s
thing
boy
goes in person next year, I'm calling it Plastic Dreams to spite all of you. The Gunpla Panda, thank you for $10. Serious talk, real quick. Great grandma passed away from Alzheimer's when I was in high school. Would definitely love to join you guys next year. Thank you so much, Gunpla Panda. Definitely. If this thing keeps going as well as it does, I would love to expand it out even further. So seriously, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's again, thank you so much for organizing this, Jason and crew. It is definitely an experience.
And my team.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for my team, if it wasn't especially for Jesse, when I went to him originally, I was like, you know what, we could run this in like 2 weeks, right? And he's like, hell no, we freaking can't. Like, thank you for my mod team to keep my deadlines in check.
Jesse
It's all
is
about the
good.
team, man. Right?
That's right. It's all about the team.
Every
Oh,
team
man.
needs that. What's the opposite of a hype man? The guy that's sitting there with the brakes and saying, "Whoa, slow it down." That's
A
Jesse.
regulator,
Everyone
yeah.
needs him. Yeah.
Anxiety.
A chaperone.
Anxiety.
Everybody needs a little bit of
chaperone.
anxiety in their life.
And shout outs to AO Mecha and everybody that's like believed in this thing off of what was basically a sales pitch. Like this is the first time we've done something like this. Yeah, I've done like 24-hour build streams, but like this has been amazing seeing everybody coming together and seeing it all work. Yeah, so and you were mentioning Joe too, shouting out the artist that did this. I haven't done the special thanks. I should be if I set it up correctly. I can't remember if it is. But yeah, Joe Hunter. Joe Bloody Hunter on Instagram, Joe_Hunter on Twitter is the artist behind the awesome like plastic Chan illustrations that we have throughout the event entirely. He also did the art for the limited edition poster that we are selling over on PowerWeekender.BigCartel.com.
The poster looks cool, guys. If you have not checked it out, go to their website right now. Is it limited quantities? Like what's the print like?
Limited to 50, individually numbered.
Ooh,
Man,
did you sign it too?
I didn't know there's gonna be a poster. I would say maybe next year. I'll talk it over with the boss man. Maybe we can do some screen printed posters next year.
Dude, I wanted to do screen printed posters.
That'd be dope. That would be so dope.
We're just doing posters right now for Hunter. What's the anime? Hunter X Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the posters for the vinyl record right now, and they are.
Yo.
That sounds dope, man.
We will talk.
Oh,
we will talk.
We're gonna talk. I'm gonna take you out to dinner. We're gonna talk, boy.
When I do Mechanicore Dry, when we finally finish that damn Mechanicore kit, I will do posters and we will talk.
Impossible. Never gonna happen.
Hey, earlier on, when you were building the fast, did you actually start that before the show?
Nope.
Or
started today.
So what? How many runners was it? It was a pretty big box, right? I haven't opened one up yet, but like
it's a perfect grade box. It's got like 30.
30. Okay, full runners.
About 30 full runners, yeah.
Holy
Ish.
shit.
Yeah. It's
How did you find the plastic and build though? Like how is the build so far? Like I know you were like.
It's very similar to the Double Zeta Verka. Like it's a modern kit. The plastic feels fine. I haven't built the Double Zeta, but my point by that is that it's a new mold. It's not like, it's not like I'm building the perfect grade Eva in 2020. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that.
It's not a trash fire, you mean?
Correct, exactly.
Who would build the perfect grade Eva in 2020? What kind of map?
Who would build the perfect grade Eva at all?
Can you even find it still without?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, all the time, everywhere.
Masamune Studio had it for a while. I think they still have it.
I gotta talk to John about that.
Real quick, can I interrupt with one more donation?
Absolutely, yes. Who donated?
Raptor205090 with $35 for a good cause. That hits us at $3,010 right now. In our third segment. So thank you guys so freaking much. That is awesome.
3K guys, let me say that. Guys, thank you for that. We crossed 3K just now, and it's all thanks to you guys. Please continue watching the streams this weekend, the whole weekend. I'm going to continue watching with these guys as well. Again, check out their website, check out all their products as well for the good cause. Donate, share with your friends, invite friends. This is beyond the community. I think what I like about it starts off with the community, but it branches out to so many possibilities and so many people that are so generous to help out in this worthy cause. So guys, thank you so much from me to you guys. All right, I'm down to the arm and the backpack, and that's where I'm at.
Can you do it in 10 minutes?
I don't know.
Yes.
Pat Bear is waiting in the wings.
The thing that really threw me off was these guys here, the back unit. So I don't know right now. I'm at a loss. I've never had not finished one.
Smells like mistake.
You smell like mistake, man. You do this for like. I don't know if I'm gonna finish, but I'll try. Give me another couple of minutes and we'll see how far we get. But it is definitely for me. Just hanging out with you guys, it feels like I've already completed this kit. This is a fun kit, but you guys made it awesome. So thank you guys for hanging out. Everybody else in the chat, look at all those emotes firing up. Yo, I want to see some more emotes. Let it ring, guys. Let it ring.
Yeah.
Yo, let it rip, son. Beyblade.
I'm so glad that Nightbot isn't banning people for emotes anymore.
That is a thing that happened at the start of the stream.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna get rid of this right now. I'm like, yeah, that's a safer bet to do.
That's terrible.
For sure. But I'm very glad that we did choose this kit because I've been eyeing this in the backlog for almost a year now, maybe more, and having the opportunity to build it, especially live and with you guys, I couldn't have picked a better time to open this kit up and enjoy it. And it is very, very much an enjoyable kit. If you guys are looking at something a little bit retro, and if you guys get your hands on one of these kits, like the Overflag, the feel of the plastic is good. The feel of the design is really, really awesome. Except I'm stuttering and trying to build this because I'm trying to fiddle my way into hey, does this thing fit here? Is this supposed to go here? Don't be that guy. I'm that guy. Let me be that guy for you. So enjoy your build, guys. I think I could get the backpack in for sure. And the thing I like about this kit is that it's not your regular type of mobile suit. This is a very unique design, unique build. It the way the legs even connect. Look at this. This is that's the leg. Look at the reach on this. It is crazy.
Whoa.
Right?
Those are skinny legs.
Skinny legs, but such a unique design that definitely if you're looking for something unique to add to your collection, hands down, this is definitely one of them for sure. All right, let's see. Go this way. Nope.
The flags are a bit of a weird spot for me design-wise because on the one hand, I really respect what they are. On the other hand, I kind of, depending on the angle, most of them don't look very good to me.
Exactly, right? So,
yeah.
And also,
I love the brave
no, go on.
But the standard flags, most of them are too hit or miss for me.
Have you built any of the 00, like the no grade, like these no grades before?
No, I'm a strictly 1144 guy so far.
Just 144. Okay.
I did the Tieran. That's great, boy.
The Tieran one is big. That thing is chunky.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hang on. Can we get the backpack?
Come on, man. You can do it.
You got this, bro. He's concentrating.
I know, right? The craziest thing right now is trying to get these parts to go together. Because like I was really hoping, and I timed myself too the other day. Like how fast can I actually build this? So I popped open the GNX, and you know, it's roughly around the same bag, same different one. So we just have the arms and head left. Time. Woo! You guys are putting me in the grinder for sure.
We have 6 minutes left.
That's good.
I believe in you.
You can do it, brother.
Come on.
I mean, we've been saying for the last 2 hours you can't, but we'll say now with 5 minutes left and no consequences that you can do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like the thing is, like I know I am power building this a little bit, but for those of you guys that are like new to the community or new to the hobby, take your time. Actually sit down and enjoy your build, because you know, more than half of the experience or like joy, anyway, for me, I don't know if you guys could relate, it's like literally cutting the pieces and enjoying like just the hobby. I don't know how to put it to words, like you know what I mean, the sheer enjoyment
meditation.
of like meditation.
Yeah,
absolutely. I
As
also
long as you're not getting yelled at in a voice call the whole time.
Oh, absolutely.
I also really like just the process of having a not suboptimal thing and making it better. That's one of the reasons why I really love like high grades and old kits, because like you can really, with everything you do, you can see the kit getting better.
Yeah.
What would you say in your
Absolutely.
collection is the most prized kit that you have in your high grade? Because like I'm hearing that you're into the high grades a lot, which is great. But I'm kind of curious, like what would you say? Yeah, would it be and why? I think that go with that.
Depends on what you define as most prized.
Oh, the most sentimental value to you, and I think you know what? It will probably have like a nice story behind that, right?
All right, good talk, guys.
I know, right? Well, that was fun. Oh man.
I think probably my high grade Lupus Rex, mostly because I'm very biased towards the design, but I also, that was kind of the kit where I stopped making some mistakes and finally got somewhat decent at building.
Why? What type of mistakes would you say was like common when you were working on your kit?
All right, good talk.
I know, right? Yeah, hey guys, don't forget, tune in next week when we continue the story.
Tune in next week for Plumma Weekender 2.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I'm gonna need all 22 of you to come back next weekend. We're gonna run this a second time.
Oh yeah, we're doing it
Let's
every
go.
weekend.
Let's go.
It's contractually
You
obligated.
know my schedule. You know I would have the time.
I know
I
you
mean-
would, and that's what scares me.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I could
down.
do this every
I'm
weekend.
trying to do the
I could do this all day. Let's go.
After,
All right,
after
Steve
party,
Rogers.
after party at 11 p.m. Sunday.
Sick.
Yeah, I got the next day off. I'll chill for a little bit.
Let's do it.
Dokenel timed me out.
Yeah.
One of my other presenters has timed me out for being a buffoon. All right, guys, I gotta switch over actually to help out Pat Bear get on this call and get onto the stream.
Right,
So
right.
we are
I
pretty
think my
close to the
time
top
is
of the
up.
hour. But before I do that,
You want me to
Damn,
stop
Mecha?
now? I could totally stop right now.
do you I don't know. I feel weird just like saying like, all right, you're done, go, leave. I don't know how to end these.
Well,
That's
you're
what I
done.
think about.
If you don't want to say it, I can say it for you.
Get
That's
out of
what I'm
my
here
life.
for.
I'll do.
Finish
Okay,
up the
okay.
head.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let me finish up the head and
There we go.
guys.
Boom.
Yeah, there we go. So this is it. How far we got in like about an hour. Again, I'm sorry I didn't finish it, but I'm very happy we started.
Apologize, dude. It's cool.
It's a Canadian thing.
Let's bring it back to me. First off, thank you, Jason, for again organizing. I couldn't say thank you enough for organizing this, but also thank you for being an amazing person and an amazing host throughout this build. I thoroughly had fun with this. Everybody on the chat, thank you so much for the support, and thank you again for showing up. And yeah, hopefully we reach a higher goal. I want this year to be, or like at least this charity to like reach a new baseline, because like it's an amazing cast that you got here. It's an amazing set of presenters yet to arrive. I'm like very stoked that like I'm in the beginning, because then everybody else kind of is like has to set it up for the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. I'm that guy that wants to do it first so that I don't feel that pressure. So the next guys that are coming up, oh man, you guys have
no pressure Sunday,
no pressure at all.
Man, thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, Falcon, True. Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
Man, we're gonna have the after party Uncle Cheeseburger picnic.
Guys, thank you so much. This has been super cool. I am gonna go ahead and get switched over and get Pat Bear in here for everybody.
Awesome.
Again, Ariel, it's been awesome meeting you. It's been great chatting. And,
likewise.
Yeah, we let's do this again sometime in the future. This is a good time.
Totally down. I had fun. You guys had fun. And it's an amazing community, guys. Amazing events yet to happen. Follow all these guys. The amazing presenters, guys. I follow almost all of them, and they're really, really good. And I'm looking forward to what they're gonna bring to the next show. So guys, stay tuned, support it, and all that. It's gonna be fun.
All right, rock on, man. I'm getting that transition up now. Thank you guys so much.
Great.